Hi y'all, welcome in. Today I want to share a beginner trick that makes a huge difference. And it's not really a trick, but it is a tip. And I think it really does make all the difference, especially if you struggle with tight chains. It's simple, it's easy, and it makes row 1 feel so much smoother. Here it is. Use a larger hook for your chain, and then switch back to whatever chosen hook size for the first row. So, if you are working with or you want to use, let's say, a 5mm hook for whatever project, the blanket or whatever that you're going to be making, start your chain and make your chain using a 6mm hook, one size bigger, okay? It really does help because it gives that chain just a little bit more looseness to it, to when you're working your first row of stitches, you're going to be able to get your 5mm hook in those chains just that much easier. Tight chains happen to almost everyone when they're learning. Your hands are tense, your yarn feels unfamiliar, and your stitches don't really have any structure to them yet. The chain is the part where your hands are still figuring out what relaxed tension even means. So your chain ends up tight. And row 1, oh boy, it can be a battle. Y'all, I'm not kidding, it can be a battle. So using a bigger hook for the chain gives your stitches a little extra breathing room. It makes each little loop just a bit bigger. And that tiny difference makes row 1 so much easier. So much easier, you guys. I'm not even kidding. When you switch back to your chosen hook size, everything will line up the way that it should. Oh, excuse me. But you're not fighting to get your hook into those first stitches that way. If you want to see a difference, make a small chain, just with whatever regular hook size. Let's again go with that 5mm. Make your chain with a 5mm. And then make another chain with a 6mm. You'll notice right away how much easier that it is to work into that 6mm with a 5mm hook. Because those little loops, they're so much better. They're looser. They're easier to get that 5mm in there. It's smoother. It's clearer. It feels less stressful. This trick helps the most with blankets, scarves, clothing, and anything that starts really with a longer chain. Saves your wrists because you're not fighting your work to get that hook into it, right? Saves your patience, and it makes your project feel more enjoyable right from the start. Your work doesn't have to be perfect. It has to be workable, right? And this little trick makes workable easier without the frustration. Thanks for hanging out with me today, you guys. I appreciate you. I will see you again tomorrow. Until then, be you, always. Bye, y'all.